you guys have a very similar shared life experience because you're both dating gang members.
Oh.
Gang leaders, if you will.
Okay.
Warlords. General Butt Naked.
Were you from the New Hampshire gangsters? Or?
I don't disclose my affiliations, but, you know, for sure.
I did not sign up for that.
Clearly, I see a lot of people in the comments saying that Adam 22 basically is the biggest gang lord in L.A.
What's a gang lord? L.A. doesn't have gang lord. You know what's crazy?
You could be a lord.
When are they going to say Adam 22 doesn't discriminate against gang members and gives them an opportunity?
Thank you.
When are they going to say that? Wait, and doesn't even
like,
require them.
What
Hold
am I
on,
supposed
and
to-
doesn't
what am I
require
supposed to say to
them
that?
To behave
to
in
have
any way.
no to have any prior experience. AD was a rapper. He
Allegedly.
didn't have no. He was a rapper,
A little bit of rapping, yeah.
and he didn't have any prior experience doing this. Like it's an art to doing this.
What is the art?
I've learned a lot from Adam for real.
Okay, so what is the art? How do you do it?
You
Teach
gotta-
us the artistry.
You have to know when to punch in and when to punch out.
Okay.
And I learned that from Adam. You got to remember on Clubhouse, when I'm controlling the stage, it's just me controlling the stage, right?
It's a monologue.
And here, you have to know, because I may have said something that he wants to touch on, so you got to read your host, your co-host.
It's like a dance.
Yeah, because if I get too far away from it, then it's harder for him to come back to it. And then you got to, like, he taught me really how to, like, know when to shut
You
the fuck
guys should
up.
do a podcasting seminar.
For real, no, he taught me that,
That
for
would
real.
be dope.
Podcasting / gangbanging.
Can you stop with the gangbanging?
I was just kidding, but
Who's gangbanging?
I don't know. He clearly wants to be.
Maybe he's
Well, I
talking
mean, you guys
about
do gangbang.
a different gangbang.
No.
I think that's what it is.
Never been
Maybe it's
in a
different
gangbang.
gangbang in our world has a very specific
But
definition.
you know, he likes the gangbang.
He likes watching them. He doesn't want to see me in
Yeah,
one.
wait, hold on. You like watching them? So you would never allow her to be in a gangbang?
It's so difficult to even find one guy that I consider worthy of putting his dick inside of my wife that the idea of finding, 5, it's a little ambitious.
Well, I mean, the other girl, she's trying to do what? What's she trying to do?
1,000?
1,000, yes, that's crazy.
I'm trying to lick it up
Yeah,
after.
that's- What?
Just kidding. But no, for sure, like the gangbang, it's one thing. Even me letting another guy sleep with my wife is crazy from most people's perspective. Gangbang is another level of disrespect.
Lena, did you think from you guys' last situation that all the blowback would be there?
We definitely underthought it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Now,
It was a big afterthought for sure.
now he's a great character on camera.
Yeah.
But did he ever go home and just like say, start to get to me?
And just whoop her ass.
No. You ain't
No.
Just say, shit's starting to get to me.
Not so much.
Because he did good. I'm going to tell you, bro. I would have thought you would have flipped out.
I think his excitement about how much attention he was getting in general outweighed any potential negative feelings of jealousy because he loves being viral, being the center of attention. So I think he was linking it all up.
That's a good thing.
Is that
No
that
pun
fair?
intended. There was probably, honestly, like it was a whole journey because I remember it being like a Monday or Tuesday when it came out. And then I remember we were at the farmer's market on Sunday, and I had basically gone quiet for the whole week, and I'm just watching people go crazy and talk about it, et cetera. And then on this Sunday at the farmer's market, I'm surrounded by families and stuff. Why not do a tweet about your wife being cuckolded? So I did a tweet, and I said something like, I don't understand why everybody keeps calling me a cuck just because my wife banged another guy. Well, how does that make me a cuck or something like that? And it just like instantly was so viral. And I was like, I think an important thing that you learn when you're doing media stuff is that you can't fight against a super strong narrative. You have to just go with it.
No, you definitely got to go.
You got to roll with it.
You got to go with it, troll with
yeah.
it, and all that. But I will tell you this:
The first couple of days were a little.
they can say what they want, but it's not a lot of men that could handle it. And I've been sitting
That's
back
a
watching.
fact.
Like I've been waiting to look.
He's such
I've
a great
been,
guy.
I've been waiting to wake up, and you just flipped out and saying,
Me?
"You,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
because,
flip out. She's the one who got dick.
no, because I've been waiting for you to
said-
flip out."
Oh.
She's the one who got
and she's like tired of it, and just said enough is enough. fine, it's over with. I've been waiting on it because I'm telling myself.
Okay, do you not remember the fact that I let him like 500, not exaggerating, women over the course of the last 8 years?
Yeah, but you can't do what we
Wow, 500.
do. You can't do what we do.
Probably more. I
What?
don't know.
Women cannot.
Why is that?
No, listen.
I really don't understand.
Listen.
We fucked a woman this morning.
No,
Yeah.
listen,
Two women yesterday.
listen. You can't do what men do. And we got into an argument, and we got a podcast coming called.
So she
Ego.
wants a Jason Luv of
No,
her
I
own.
believe that women can do what men can do.
No,
But
they
I
can't.
believe
Be
because
detached from the sex? Yes.
because of society and how we're viewed, then we have to like behave because we look like whores and you guys look like f***ing players.
Yeah.
There's a lot of truth to that. yeah.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be.
But why is that though?
But in the porn
confused.
world, as a man, you do realize that you are judged for your choices as well. A lot of these porn guys have a lot going for them. They got some money, they look good, they dress cool, they got nice bodies, they work out, and still women outside the porn industry look at that. And even women inside the porn industry kind of look at them as like lower classed because of the fact that they fuck on camera. There's probably a whole world of women who will never want to date me once we divorce because of my choices.
You gonna
And none of
divorce?
those women would be women that you would want to date because you want a girl who is like, you know, a little crazy in the bedroom. You're not going to want to go for these straight-laced girls.
There may be some truth to that.
Okay.
But look at this example. She's straight-laced publicly.
Who?
And
Publicly.
then he's out here dogging her out 18 times a day and then bragging about it on the podcast.
You turned me out.
What?
You were already a hoe before me.
And that's why you liked me.
Yeah, I mean, he
That
already
drew me in, yeah.
He said you slowed down when you got with him. He said prior to, he got head in the car. Since y'all been married, no head in the car.
I did say that.
Yeah, he said that.
So
said it.
when I wasn't paying any bills, when
Yeah.
I wasn't contributing, when I
You
had to
see
put
it?
a kid in there, none of that shit I earned dome in the car, roadhead, if you will. Nowadays, when I'm doing all this stuff every single day, just going through painstaking labor in order to make your life as happy as possible, no neck in the car.
That's
What is
because
that?
she's won the prize already. So she did the manipulation in the
crazy.
beginning. We win the prize, and then sometimes we just kind of like relax. We know
I
we
know
got
this is
you.
a boring answer, but I get extremely car sick, and I think the only time that I gave you head in the car, I was wasted. So I don't really get
So
wasted
she
anymore.
you didn't really mean to do it.
I mean, I did, but it was like we were leaving a bar and I was drunk. Like we don't do that shit anymore in general.
No, you
if
did
you
some
took me
peop-
home from somewhere drunk, I would still give you head in the car.
Bro,
Oh, really?
Wait,
Yes.
hold on. So,
Yeah, we were drinking that
see,
night,
this
yeah.
is a situation where she could Cassie you.
Because she was drunk?
She was drunk.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Absolutely.
That's how this works. Ain't it crazy?
Absolutely.
Now, I've given her head in the car.
Yes, and it was really good.
Sounds like a Chapel Roan
It
song.
was, oh my God. Yeah.
Wait,
I
who was
just had
driving?
flashbacks.
I was.
You were driving and eating pussy at the
Yes, he
same
was.
time.
He was.
What? I'd be scared for my life and not be able to enjoy that.
Let me further.
I pulled over.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
And we almost got caught by the cops.
I want.
Like, it
wow,
was
that would be a lot to
It
explain.
was hilarious.
I was explaining
These
this a little
days,
bit
I
more.
was just going to go viral. I've been on my mugshot like,
All right, I went to the bar,
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that you were going to be there, right? And me and my homie pull up. We're with two Latina women, and I'm trying to get random pussy that night. Instead, I see her. We had already hooked up at this point, but we hadn't really been in communication. I see her, and in my drunken mind, I had to make the decision: do I want to shoot for this new Latina pussy, or do I want to get married and spend 8 or 9 years with this Armenian
8 or 9
delicacy?
years. Gee whiz. What?
I made my choice, and I think it was
So
probably a
you
good
got
one.
a 9-year thing? That's it?
We've been together for.
It'll be 9 years at the end of this year, but yes.